Okay. I had to make this video. I had to tell Kirk Franklin, who I've been listening to for a long time. I'm a fan of Kirk Franklin. And I want to tell you, brother, you shouldn't have to apologize. We understand. Look, there's no book on how to raise kids. As kids, we all do things to our parents. But there's no need to apologize for anything that happens in your family, according to your wife or your kids, or anything like that. That's personal. You should never come on and apologize for anything. Now, your kid recorded you. But what a lot of people don't understand is that, okay, you know what? I'm going to just tell you about what I did as a kid. And got my father mad. And my father beat me. And I didn't understand why he beat me. I understand today, but back then I didn't. Me and my brother, we was fighting. My brother's a lot older than me, a lot bigger than me. And he put a knife on me. You know, my brother is not going to do anything to me. But I called the police. Police came over to the house. My dad came home, talked to the police. They left. I must have been about 11 or 12. I think I was 11 or 12 years old. And he beat me. Told me never to call the police. Don't bring the police into our situation and the family. I didn't understand it. But today, with the police killing black people like hotcakes, they could have came over there and killed both of us. But my father has always been in my life. He whooped me, he corrected it. Now, there was no social media back then. But I've done a lot of things to make my father angry and get out of character. My father was a preacher. You know, I never put him on blast. But he was correcting us. Now today I understand everything. But back then I didn't. So the only thing you need to do is be Kirk Franklin, period. Involving your wife, involving your kids, involving your personal life. Be you. That's all you need to do. You never need to apologize for things that goes on in your family. There's no book on this. Kids are savages. If you let a kid go in your house, the first thing they're gonna do is they're gonna get a fork and they're gonna stick it in the socket. You have to correct that. Everything a kid do, you have to correct. The kid will kill themselves or they will kill you. I drive you crazy. Be a parent. That's all you gotta do. You ain't gotta do nothing else. You're doing your job. You care about your son. That's the only thing you need to ever care about, is that you do care about your son. In your voice, you was angry. You was out of character because he wasn't doing something that you wanted him to do. You was probably correcting him. You're older than him. This is our jobs as parents. You can't treat your sons like somebody on the street. Because no matter what they do, we gotta look out for their best interests. Even though they don't understand, you have to look out for the best interest of your child or your son. If you feel like your son is going the wrong way, you voice your opinion. That's all you can do, is voice your opinion and move on. But you never have to apologize to the world on your actions. We all are human. So I'm not saying anybody's wrong. I'm not saying anybody's right. Kids do things. Kids are not mature enough to understand your life. Your kid don't know your life. You know, before he was born, you was a whole nother person. You know what I'm saying? You lived a whole life before your kid ever came on earth. And now your kid's starting over. And you see the things that he's doing that's not going to be good in the future. And you try to correct him. Bruh, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing a good job. And do not fall into that trap of everything that somebody catch you doing, you apologize for. No.